Warm greetings to everyone. Today we are going to see a topic in entrepreneurship development, fifth unit, sickness in small business. First of all, what is meant by sickness? A sickness in industry is an industry which is not healthy. Not healthy means it does not have a reasonable return based on its capital investment. Next, industrial sickness is defined as a industrial company at the end of a financial year does not have enough profit, then it is said to be a sickness industry. For example, if an industry does not attain the break-even point in a financial year, it is said to be sick. Industry will have an investment and it is running for a year, and at the end of the financial year it does not have enough profit and it cannot attain its break-even point, then it is said to be industrially sick. Next, what is meant by a small industry? There are some classifications based on that. Yes, industry is defined as a small industry or big industry. It has some constraints. First, the industry is divided into two types. First one, it is a manufacturing enterprise, then it is a service enterprise. Both have different criteria for the small industries. First, what is meant by manufacturing enterprise? A manufacturing enterprise is an industry which does production. For example, a car company is a manufacturing enterprise. Next, service enterprise. Service enterprise is a company which renders us a service. For example, Airtel is a service enterprise. It provides telecom communication for us. Then some internet providers, they are meant to be service enterprises. These manufacturing enterprise and service enterprise have different criteria for the definition of the small industry. First, the manufacturing enterprise. The medium, micro enterprise, small enterprise and medium enterprise. These three comes under small industry. First, what is meant by micro enterprise? A company which have investment below 25 lakhs, it is said to be micro enterprise. Next, small enterprise. A company which has investment from 25 lakhs to 5 crore, it is said to be small enterprise. Then medium enterprise. A company which has investment of 5 crore to 10 crore, this is said to be medium enterprise. All these three comes under a small industry. Now for service enterprise. For service enterprise, a micro enterprise is an industry which has investment below 10 lakhs. Then small enterprise. The investment must be between 10 lakh to 2 crore. This is small enterprise. Then medium enterprise. The investment must be from 10 crore up to 5 crore. These three comes under small industry for service enterprises. Next, what are the symptoms for industrial sickness? First one is decline in capacity utilization. Next, shortage of liquid funds. The liquid funds is the fund necessary for running a company. If there is a shortage of funds, it may cause industrial sickness. Next, not submission of data to the banks and financial institutions. Next, irregularity in maintaining the bank accounts. Next point is frequent breakdown in the plants and equipments. That is, if the maintenance in a company is poor, then it may lead to sickness in the industry. Next, decline in the quality of production. If the quality is decreased, then it is a symptom of the industrial sickness. Next point is delay in the payment. For example, if you buy a raw material from a provider, if you delay the payment, they will delay the supply of raw materials. It may cause the industrial sickness. Next is decline in technical efficiency. We have to be updated with the technical aspects. It will also cause sickness in the industry. Next one is frequent turnover of personnel in the industry. Frequent turnover of personnel is the changing of the workers. For example, if the technician is working, if frequent changeover in his position, then it may cause sickness in the industry. Next, we are going to see the causes of sickness in the small scale industry. First point is lack of finance. Every organization needs finance for its running. If the investor is not ready to give enough finance for the running of the industry, it may cause sickness in the industry. Next point is bad production policies. Every industry has a production policy. For example, the method for production, the machines used for production, If the production policy is not good, then it may result in the sickness of the industry. Next one is marketing sickness. Wrong forecasting in the marketing field may lead to the sickness in the industry. Wrong forecasting is the industry should provide things based on the market requirement. If the forecast in the market is wrong, it will lead to the industrial sickness. The next point is inappropriate personal management. The workers management should be good. They should be monitored properly. If the worker management is not good, it will also lead to the industrial sickness. Next point is ineffective corporate management. Corporate management is the top level management of the company. The top level management should be good and they should have a proper monitoring over the industry. If the corporate management is not good, it will also result in the sickness of the industry. The points we have seen before is the internal causes. The causes within the industry that affects the sickness of the industry. Now we are going to see the external causes. External causes does not have any link with the company. They are the outside causes. They does not have any link inside the company. First one is personal constraint. Personal constraint is not availability of the skilled laborers or enough manpower for doing the work. It will cause the sickness. Next one is marketing constraints. If the marketing of the industry is not good, it will also lead to the sickness in the industry. Next one is production constraint. Production constraint is shortage in the raw materials, shortage in the power fuel, and high pricing of the products will cause the sickness in the industry. Next one is financial constraints. Credit restraints policy, delaying the loan by the government, such type of things also will lead to the sickness of the industry. Next, what are the consequences of sickness? If a company is sick, then what are the consequences faced by a company is, it will face, first, it will face a huge loss to the bank and the financial institutions. Then loss of employment. The workers in the industry will lose their employment, and this is also a consequence of the sickness in industry. Next one is adverse effect on prospective investors and entrepreneurs. Next, wastage of resources. Next, loss to the revenue of the government. If the industry is sick, then it is a loss to the government and the nation also. The fund to the government will also be reduced. Next, what are the remedial actions to be taken to overcome the sickness in the industry? First one, identifying the sickness in the initial stage. The initial stage itself, the sickness should be identified and it should be forecasted and treated. If this is done, then it can be overcome. Next is improving the infrastructure. Improving the infrastructure facilities of the company can be a remedial action to overcome the sickness. Next one is technology upgradation. Funds should be provided for the financial institution to upgrade the technology. For example, in a production company, if they are using lathe, they should be upgraded to CNC machines. This is the technology upgradation. If they keep on working with the lathe, then the production will be low, the quality will be low, then automatically the industry will be sick. This is known as technological upgradation. Next one, marketing assistance. They should have good marketing unit in the company. If they are not able to do that, they have to get assistance from the company, government or any private sectors and have a good marketing assistance. This will help in overcoming the sickness. Next, government interventions. Government should have periodic interventions in the companies and give them some ideas to prevent the sickness in the initial stage itself. Next, training. A proper training should be provided to the employees and the management people by the government or some private organizations so that they will know the marketing scenarios and the latest technologies in the field. This will help in the overcome of the sickness in the industry. Next, this table shows the top 10 sick industry states in India. The state with more number of sick industries in the country is Kerala, followed by Tamil Nadu, and you can see the list, and it ends in Madhya Pradesh. These are the top 10 states in terms of percentage with Sikh enterprises in India. Thank you for listening to the video.